All glory to God, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are my snipers doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today we're going to be looking at radium. Guys, what did I say about this coin? This thing is absolutely pumping. And the reason why I believe it is pumping super heavy and super fast, because when we look at it from a technical analysis standpoint, there's only two main spots of resistance that is relevant when we look at the charts. The first one is where this blue box is, right? Where this blue box is, there was some resistance over there, right? We went from all the way down here, we made our way up, we blasted through, and then the next point is around 950. So why is this important? Because guys, resistance, support and resistance, structure, right? If I go on the weekly, structure where we could see price going up and down in an area for a while is where price is really gonna slow down. But when you don't really have that, price just kind of pumps because there's not much structure, so there's not much resistance. So the market is just allowed to do something like this where it explodes, right? We can see this is a 4-hour chart or 4-hour candles, which means each candle you see is worth 4 hours worth of data. So we can see for 4 hours we were testing it, we failed. The next 4 hours we pushed, then we lost a little bit more momentum for 4 hours. And then the next 4 hours we retested, right? And then once we retested for 4 hours, we were kind of just going hourly. We're just kind of going up and down. Very, very simple. I mean, guys, I could draw this out, right? We retested, we pushed higher, we went lower, boom, enough structure, boom, enough structure, right? Then we were going higher, boom, a little bit more structure here. We slowed down a little bit, boom, we created this. This is good enough. Why is this good enough? Because once again, like I said, there's not a lot of structure on this left side. There's just like a little bit, very little here and a little bit more here. But when we're talking about general structure, there's a lot here. And like I said, there's a lot in this area over here. So for me, Radium's momentum is going to last a while, right? We could see a very, very minor dip around this area, which we're currently at. But for me, the first area where it's really going to slow down is probably around $7.20. Now, we talked about price predictions before. I still do think $60 is more than doable, especially that Trump won. Right, last time I said on a very conservative end, $60 was very, very realistic, right? Actually, that was the first time. The second time I said actually 70, 80 is more realistic. And then now that Trump won, I actually do think $100 radium is something that we could be possibly seeing because I expect there to be 30 to 50 to 70%, depending on the coin, more money in this market than expected, right? And so if we were expecting, let's say, 7 billion, or sorry, 6 trillion, 6 to 7 trillion, if we get 50% more, we might be going to 9 trillion. You see that? And out of those 3 trillion in market cap, you know, a coin like this getting an extra 10, 20 billion, or it's not even 10, 20 billion, like 5, 10, 15 billion more is very, very doable. So, ladies and gentlemen, $100 radium is my new target. Guys, I love you so much. I'll talk to you guys next time.